Kim Kardashian deleted her photo with Meghan Markle?
Kim Kardashian has had enough. This complete debacle of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's making has made them even more toxic in Hollywood than they were before, and that is saying something.
The image that went round the world, okay? Harry leading Meghan.
Yes, whoever got this.
This is, forget war-torn Ukraine. This is the photo of the year. And why, I think, is because...
We got to zoom in on Harry's eyes.
Now, Meghan always thought that she was a media master manipulator, all right? So listen, when she was in Toronto,
what Harry and Meghan thought was going to be an excellent idea has backfired in the biggest way and ended up being a huge mess. I mean, go figure. Pretty much everything Harry and Meghan try to do turns into a big fat mess.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been deleted. From pictures of Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party from Kris Jenner herself, the birthday girl, and Kim Kardashian.
Prince Harry's ultimate shame as he puts the Kardashians before the veterans who he claims to care most about.
Some seriously bad blood is now brewing between the Kardashians and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry as this photo deletion drama takes a fever pitch.
That is a manipulation of the truth, because if there are no consent forms for any guests, then that's just Harry and Meghan saying, well, we didn't explicitly give permission. We didn't sign anything that said we were allowed to be photographed.
She's as absurd as ever. Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
She showed up at the Kris Jenner 70th birthday bash with Harry and got her picture taken. And I'm just going to be honest, she didn't look good in either shot.
Because only someone with the brain the size of a frog's would pull the kind of stunt that Meghan Markle pulled on the Kardashians.
You know, those celebrity moments that randomly blow up online for absolutely no reason. And then there are the moments that blow up because, let's be honest, everyone was already waiting for something messy to happen. Well, those deleted Kardashian party photos, oh, they weren't just a couple of missing snapshots. No. They were like someone lighting a match in a room soaked with gasoline. Because the second Meghan Markle is involved, even the tiniest thing turns into a headline. People don't obsess over Meghan just because. It's because she's managed to build this aura where every single thing she does feels like a strategy. Her silence looks calculated. Her smile looks rehearsed. Her entrances look like she's walking into a boardroom meeting with herself as CEO, COO, and PR director. She also posted all this stuff for a magical night. So when Kim Kardashian finally broke her silence and explained why she removed those photos, oh, the internet didn't just listen. The internet leaned in like, did Meghan do it again? Another unnecessary drama moment? Another situation that somehow turned chaotic for absolutely no reason?
Harry and Meghan keeping up with the Kardashians. It is unreal. And you're just so thoroughly disappointed in Prince Harry.
Kim didn't say Meghan was rude. She didn't say Meghan was demanding. She didn't even say Meghan was giving diva energy. But Kim did describe something that made eyebrows raise everywhere. She said Meghan had this energy, this strange tension about her, the type Kim has seen in celebs who care way too much about how they're being perceived instead of just living in the moment. Meghan walked in with a smile, sure, but it was the kind of smile that never reaches the eyes, the kind that looks like she spent the car ride rehearsing it. Kim said it was like Meghan walked in prepared for a test she didn't even know she was taking.
Now, Meghan has clearly orchestrated to get more drama. Not only was she seen at this party and photographed.
Here's the thing about Meghan. She doesn't just walk into a room, she enters like it's a battlefield. Even at a birthday party, even surrounded by celebrities who've survived scandals way worse than hers, Meghan behaves like the entire world is watching her every blink. And this is where people always ask, but why do people dislike her so much? Honestly, it's not what she does. It's what she's become.
It's like lazy boy adjacent, for a royal. And she comes hopping over, and you can tell he doesn't know what's going on.
She's become this symbol of someone who keeps reinventing herself. Activist, duchess, producer, feminist icon, lifestyle guru, whatever. But never actually settles into any version that feels genuine. And Kim? She picked up on that immediately. She didn't need drama or statements or scandals to figure it out. Most celebrities walk into a Kardashian event and just vibe. They relax, drink, laugh, pose, dance, take photos. It's a party, not the UN. But Meghan walked in like a detective, scanning the room, not for people, but for cameras.
It's like she's a control freak. She wants to try to do everything in-house and exclude as many people as possible because she's so secretive.
Kim said Meghan asked about filming multiple times, not because she didn't understand, but because she wanted control. Meghan loves the spotlight, but only if she can direct every single beam of light herself. And here's the part that stings. People don't dislike her because she's ambitious. Everyone in Hollywood is ambitious. They don't dislike her because she's dramatic. The Kardashians literally built an empire on drama.
And like, she's like, I'm going to make this baby Satan. Like, that's what Harry's doing. You're crossing the threshold, okay?
People dislike Meghan because she wants the perks of fame without the consequences. She wants adoration without judgment, attention without criticism. She wants the appearance of honesty without the vulnerability it requires. Kim saw that contradiction instantly when Meghan realized just how many cameras were at the party. The boom mics, the security cams, the random handheld cameras. Her posture changed. Suddenly, she wasn't at a birthday celebration. She was at a PR emergency meeting inside a mansion. And every time a camera drifted even slightly toward her, Meghan would adjust something. Her hair, Harry's position, her smile, her angle. It wasn't elegance, it was fear. Fear of a bad screenshot, fear of a tricky headline, fear of losing control of her narrative. And that is exactly why Hollywood keeps Meghan at arm's length.
Because she knows how to get them. This was perfect.
Kim said Meghan wasn't scared of cameras, she was scared of losing control. And that's Meghan in a nutshell. The harder she tries to control the story, the more chaotic she looks. Harry, on the other hand, Kim noticed something shocking. He wasn't tense. He wasn't adjusting himself. He wasn't checking cameras. He wasn't whispering or strategizing or trying to control a single thing. He just looked exhausted, but not in the I need coffee way. More like someone who has been dragged through so much emotional chaos that even a Hollywood mansion feels like another battlefield he didn't sign up for. Kim said when the group photo moment came, everything cracked wide open. Meghan froze. Harry wasn't giving royal, wasn't giving Instagram ready, wasn't giving friendly. He was just empty. People later zoomed into the photo and called it the dead stare. But Meghan saw that instantly before anyone else. And that was the moment she panicked. Kim knew immediately the deletion request would come. It wasn't about privacy, it wasn't about respect. It wasn't even about Remembrance Weekend. It was about perception. Meghan was terrified of how the British tabloids would twist a single expression on Harry's face. Kim didn't drag her, she didn't shade her. She just told the truth. Meghan was afraid of losing control of the narrative. And here's where the real problem comes in. Meghan doesn't just dislike criticism, she rewrites reality until it disappears. She pushes narratives, she shifts stories, she reframes herself constantly, even when no one asked. Hollywood is full of dramatic people, full of image-obsessed stars, full of people who chase attention. But even Kim, one of the most calculated, camera-aware people alive, instantly recognized something different with Meghan. For Meghan, even breathing feels like strategy. The photos weren't the scandal. The scandal was Meghan doing what Meghan always does, taking a normal moment. Hollywood picked up on this years ago. She once claimed she was silenced by the royals. When palace staff revealed she sent dozens of emails daily with PR instructions. She said she had no guidance entering royal life, despite having multiple advisors. She said Archie's title issue was racism, despite the same rule applying to all great-grandchildren until Charles became king. Each story had some truth, but twisted just enough that people couldn't tell what was real anymore. And when people stop trusting your version of reality, your reputation starts to crumble. Reportedly by Meghan to take down these pictures. Kim said, the loudest red flag wasn't the photos or even Meghan's panic. It was that Meghan's team sent 3 different explanations in one morning. Privacy Optics Remembrance Day. 3 explanations equals no clarity, and Hollywood hates inconsistency more than it hates drama. That's when Kim realized Meghan wasn't trying to control the photo. She was trying to control the fallout before the fallout even existed. Kim didn't judge her. She actually understood. She's been through scandals that would crush most people. She knows how brutal the industry is. But even Kim, with all her media training and survival instincts, could see it. Meghan hasn't built emotional armor. She reacts to everything. She spirals, she panics, she rewrites, she reframes, she overcorrects. And that makes every room feel heavier the second she walks in. Kim said guests described Meghan's vibe as wired. Not frantic, not dramatic, just waiting for something to go wrong. She wasn't mingling, she wasn't laughing naturally, she wasn't drifting from group to group. She clung to Harry like her life depended on it, but not out of affection, out of control. She didn't want him photographed alone, not even for a few seconds. Hollywood insiders said it perfectly. Meghan isn't disliked because she's mean, she's disliked because she's unpredictable. You never know what version of her is going to show up. Humanitarian Meghan Meghan, victim Meghan, luxury brand CEO Meghan, Netflix producer Meghan, philosopher Meghan, royal commentator Meghan. She changes lanes so fast that even seasoned Hollywood PR teams can't keep up, and the industry can handle a diva, but not an unstable brand. Kim also revealed a moment almost nobody knew about, something that happened quietly, off to the side, but exposed everything. Meghan approached a producer at the party and softly asked if certain angles could be avoided. You could practically feel her trying to micromanage the entire atmosphere. The producer, trying to be polite, explained that this wasn't a controlled filming environment. It was a party with cameras everywhere. There was no way to control every frame. Meghan nodded, but Kim caught the look in her eyes. It wasn't disappointment, it was panic, because Meghan wasn't seeking kindness. She was seeking control. That's always the pattern with her. She doesn't want privacy. She wants selective privacy. She wants to choose what people see, when they see it, and how it's interpreted, even in places where that's physically impossible. She wants Netflix documentary editing rules at a birthday party. She wants royal-level respect without royal-level discipline. And Harry? Oh, Harry noticed everything. Kim said he kept trying, genuinely trying, to lighten the mood. He cracked jokes. He smiled at guests. He clapped to the music. For a moment, he even looked like the fun, relaxed Harry people used to adore. But every time Meghan whispered something in his ear, his entire spirit folded back into itself. His smile dimmed, his shoulders dropped, his energy shifted from maybe I can enjoy this to maybe I shouldn't. Kim said it was like watching someone trying to balance two worlds, the one happening inside the room and the imaginary world Meghan was terrified of outside it. This was a two-event night for Meghan. And that dual reality is exactly why Meghan is so polarizing. People don't dislike her because she's American or biracial or outspoken. Those are excuses trolls cling to, not the real issue. They dislike her because everything she says or does feels like it has a hidden second meaning. Simple moments become complicated. Neutral situations become traumas. Minor misunderstandings become betrayals. She takes discomfort and turns it into discrimination. She takes opinion and turns it into oppression. She takes tension and turns it into tragedy. Hollywood noticed this long before the Kardashians did. People started quietly distancing themselves because Meghan treats narratives like clay. She molds, reshapes, edits, and re-edits until the original version is unrecognizable. And when those rewrites get exposed, people stop trusting her. That leads perfectly into the deleted photos. Kim said the final straw, the moment everything clicked, was when Meghan's team sent 3 different explanations in a single morning. 3. First it was privacy, then it was optics, then it was Remembrance Day. Reportedly by Meghan to take down these pictures, Kim realized Meghan wasn't trying to control the pictures. She was trying to control the imaginary backlash she thought was coming. She had already built a crisis in her head that didn't even exist. If Meghan had simply said, "Hey, the timing is a little sensitive. Would you mind taking them down?" Kim would have understood immediately. But the panic, the overthinking, the scrambled excuses, that's what made it messy. Hollywood can handle drama. It thrives on it. But what it cannot stand is chaos fueled by insecurity. As Kim put it, the way you handle problems matters more than the problems themselves. There are cameras here. Oh my God. Kim didn't delete the photos for herself. She deleted them to protect the night, to prevent Chris's birthday from becoming another international Meghan Markle storyline. But people notice the pattern. Everywhere Meghan goes, a storm eventually follows. And this is the most ironic part. Meghan didn't insult anyone. She didn't shout. She didn't cause a scene. She didn't fight. She didn't complain. Yet her presence created its own narrative. Her energy wrote its own headline. Her tension filled the room before she said a word. The Kardashians aren't angry. They're just stepping back because instinct tells you to avoid people who bring storms even when the weather is clear. They are bewildered. Kim also described the moment that truly opened her eyes. Not the photos, not the angle conversation, not the whispers, but something tiny that said everything. By the end of the night, most guests had drifted out. The music softened, the energy calmed. Harry was outside, finally laughing, really laughing, with someone about the security drones. For the first time all night, he looked free. And Meghan? She was sitting alone on a sofa, staring at her phone like she was waiting for the next crisis alert notification to pop up. Not relaxed, not present, not enjoying anything, just bracing. Kim said it was the first time Meghan looked genuinely human. Not performing, not posing, not managing, just tired. The kind of tired you can't hide behind hair flips or camera angles. And in that moment, Kim finally understood Meghan doesn't create drama because she wants to. She creates drama because she expects it. And when you expect chaos long enough, sooner or later, you start creating it yourself.